Okay, to those graduating today, first of all, congratulations. This is an amazing moment, and we should be celebrating, and you will be celebrating really soon. You've accomplished a great deal in the past 3 years. It's time to celebrate in your hard work and dedication. This is evident in the wonderful works that you've produced over the years, and I think it's just amazing to me to go through the studios and look at the quality of the work in every location, from Casine through Bandiera to Porta Romana and the fourth-year prize students. It's what we try to do, and I think I forgot Brusciato. Rob's looking at me with stink eye. Okay, yeah, and the amazing sculpture as well. Okay. I bet the past 3 years have gone by in a flash, but I hope that what you have learned and the experiences you've had here in Florence will stay with you the rest of your lives. For the past few days, I've wrestled with what to say today. And I've often jotted down things just a day or so before coming to graduation, and it was always kind of the same idea. And this time I really labored over putting together a topic that I felt was very important to speak about just as you're leaving and going out into the world. So, after struggling for a few days, I printed my words out, came home, and left them sitting on the table. And my wife, Anki, walked by and saw them, and she said, well, okay, let me take a look. And she started reading them. And then, a few minutes later, when she finished, I said, well, so what did you think? And she said, well, that's nice. How can nice sound so bad? I mean, it was like she was just condemned to death immediately. It was the kiss of death, really, and the papers just went right in the bin. So what I have to say is a rewrite, and it happened. Anton was in the studio early this morning. He was watching me scribbling stuff down. So this is the fruits of that 4 or 5 minutes before I. But I condensed virtually what I've said over the past few years into just a few things that I want to talk about tonight. The lesson I got from my wife was that I could do better. And I think that's an important message. It's one that will allow you to keep hungry and growing as an artist. Will keep you searching for the things that really give meaning to your work. And it's good to have a sounding board for that, because if you get isolated, you kind of think you're a genius. And that's not good for the artist. Humility is so important. And thank you, Anki, for reminding me that I could do better, because you have to thank those people who pass along a little bit of truth now and again with love, with care, so that you can then grow and learn from that. So these are my bullet points, my mini version of that long, horrible lecture that I was going to give you guys. Again, you can thank Anki afterwards for shortening it. It was pretty warm today. First one, strive for perfecting your craft and practice it every day. Now, this sounds kind of, yeah, of course that's what I do. But I'm talking about making your work better, the technical side of your work, whether it's sculpture, drawing, or painting. Set your goals high and work at getting better, not just at producing more, but actually getting better. Second point, always have a personal connection with what you're doing, even if it's just a study. But if you're painting something that you want to really resonate with anyone else, it has to first resonate with you. You have to be connected to it. I think a few of you have heard this in the still life room over in Bandiera a few times, but it's so true. If you're not connected, it's just an exercise. Take influences from many different places. Don't just look at one artist. Look at many and look at nature and form your own combination, your own unique combination of all those things. It's so important that you have a broad base but with a specific direction. And above all, remember that if you don't paint or sculpt your paintings, the ones that you want to do, no one else is going to do them. The unique thing about what we do as artists is that no one else can do what we do. And so if you don't do those special paintings or those things that are in the back of your head, and you think, well, someday when I have a little more money or whatever, and I'm going to work on that project, work on it now. Because you're depriving us and yourself of that manifestation of your idea about something or your feelings about something. Susan reminded me of some point that I made, I think, a few graduation speeches ago, and that was, I think I mentioned painting for museums. And this is, the concept is paint for the longevity, paint for the long run, paint for quality, paint for the highest standard that you can possibly imagine, and you can only fall short of that. But if you don't try for that, then you'll never, ever be able to get there. And lastly, paint what you love. Or sculpt. Sorry. I keep a paint, sculpt, okay. And finally, from all the teachers and staff at the Florence Academy, I'd like to wish the graduates a very, very, well, congratulations and great success and happiness in everything that you do. And that's it. Thank you.